Welcome to History's Remnants, where we visit antique and resale stores looking for history and oddities. Today we are visiting Oakton Street Antique Centre in Arlington Heights, Illinois. And remember, if you enjoyed today's video, please give us a thumbs up and leave us a comment. Sophie Tucker was an unconventional performer in the early 20th century. She was sometimes bawdy and embraced her Jewish heritage, and on top of it all, she was originally considered too fat and ugly to perform as herself. She began her career after a failed marriage. She left her infant son with her family and traveled to New York, where she worked in blackface until one day in 1909 when she forgot her makeup kit. The show must go on, and she performed as herself with blonde hair and pale skin, telling the audience, "You all can see I'm a white girl. Well, I'll tell you something more. I'm not Southern. I'm a Jewish girl, and I just learned this Southern accent doing a blackface act for 2 years. And now, Mr. Leader, please play my song." Her act evolved to poke fun at herself with fat girl humor and talking about her love life. She even had a stint with Ziegfeld Follies, but was forced out when other girls didn't want to share the spotlight. She went on to become a popular recording artist, crossed over to act in talking pictures, and had her own radio show from 1938 to 1939. Bonanza ran from 1959 to 1973 on NBC, becoming NBC's longest-running Western show. The show was about a man and his 3 sons on their Nevada Territory ranch, the Ponderosa. The leading men were doomed to never find true love. Family patriarch Ben Cartwright, played by Lorne Greene, was married 3 times. His first wife, mother of son Adam, passed away after childbirth. His second wife, mother of Haas, died in an Indian attack. And his third wife, mother of little Joe, died after falling off a horse. While each of his 3 sons flirted and had relationships throughout the show's run, they were eventually left alone as their women left them or suffered similar deadly fates to their mothers. More Ovaltine, please. Developed in Switzerland and originally known as ovomaltine, a combination of the Latin word for egg, ovum, and malt, its 2 main ingredients, Ovaltine has been marketed as a healthy drink mix that is easily digested and includes vitamins and minerals. As demonstrated in the 1983 movie A Christmas Story, Ovaltine famously sponsored radio programs like Little Orphan Annie and Captain Midnight, and held promotions to redeem proofs of purchase for merchandise like cups and decoder rings. $588-2300 Empire. Empire today is a window and flooring company based out of North Lake, Illinois. In 1978, they launched their ad campaign with the iconic spokesman, Empire Man, played by World War II veteran turned advertising executive Lynn Haldren. The commercials became such a staple that they spawned a bobblehead and had a cameo in the 1992 movie Wayne's World. Lynn Haldren passed away in 2011, but the Empire Man character lives on in an animated form with Lynn's voice.
knickers, and jelly beans. Lend me your ear. Though you think you've been petted, don't be silly, forget it.
Listen up, everybody, if you want to take a chance. Just get on the floor and do the new kids dance. Don't worry about nothing, 'cause it won't take long. We're gonna put you in a trance with a funky song. The New Kids on the Block launched their self-titled debut album in 1986. Formed by music producer Maurice Starr, the band included members Bad Boy Donnie Wahlberg, brothers Jonathan, the shy one, and Jordan, the dreamy one, Knight, Danny Wood, the hunky average guy, and baby of the group, Joey McIntyre. Their popularity didn't take off until their second record, Hangin' Tough. In fact, they became so popular that they went from being the opening act for Mall Queen Tiffany to the main act. 1990 brought their follow-up records, Step by Step, as well as hundreds of millions of dollars in merchandise, a Saturday cartoon show, and a 1-900 hotline that received approximately 100,000 calls a week.
He'll save a lot of coke. I met a movie star who's famous for his past. I gave him one kiss and singed off his mustache. A funny thing happened, I nearly died. I sat down on an egg, got up, the egg was fried. I'm the last of the red hot mamas. They've all cooled down but me.
The RMS Queen Mary has a long history. The company Cunard started construction of the massive ship in 1930, but everything came to a halt in December of 1931 with the Great Depression. The company petitioned the British government for enough of a loan to finish the ship, then only known as Hull number 534, and was granted the loan on condition of merging with the White Star Line, builder of the infamous Titanic. The Queen Mary was completed and launched in 1934. With features like salons and swimming pools, the ship was intended to transport travelers from Southampton, England, to New York. But as World War II geared up, she was converted for troop transport. As part of her makeover, parts of her, such as the hull and funnels, were painted navy gray, and she gained the nickname the Gray Ghost. An accident occurred on October 2, 1942, when the Queen Mary sliced through one of her escort ships, causing it to sink and killing 239 men. After the war, the Queen Mary was back to passenger service with a few upgrades like air conditioning. The ship continued to be popular until the jet age took off and transatlantic flights became the norm. The ship was auctioned off, with Long Beach, California placing the winning bid of $3.45 million, and she was retired from service in 1967. The ship was permanently docked in Long Beach, with many modifications such as removing the engines and boilers and replacing the smokestacks. Today, the Queen Mary is a tourist attraction with a hotel, restaurants, event center, and museums. Through the years, ghost stories have popped up surrounding the ship, with 49 reported deaths during its time as a passenger ship, plus its wartime history. It is reportedly haunted by a crushed-to-death crew member, a woman in white, and many mysterious noises. The Palace Hotel of Madrid was built in 1911 by order of King Alfonso XIII when he decided the Spanish capital lacked suitable accommodation to meet the expectations of a newly emerging breed of traveler. With grand amenities such as the new building material, reinforced concrete, and bathrooms in each guest room, the hotel opened in 1912. From 1936 to 39, the palace was used as a military hospital for the Spanish Civil War, with operations performed under the glass dome of the lounge for the natural lighting. With the end of the war in 1939, the hotel was restored and continued to house and entertain guests. Thanks for watching, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest for more between the video content.